The Illinois primary now just 5 days away, and for days now we've been profiling many of the major candidates. Now we take a closer look at one hot-button issue. That issue? Race. And nowhere is it more contentious than in the Democratic primary in the contest for governor. WGN political reporter Tamon Bradley reports.
Tonight, a candid conversation about black politics in Chicago. In this election, we've talked about black flight, heard how some white politicians talk about their black peers when no one's listening, and discuss provocative political cartoons. With this cartoon on the cover and the articles inside, the Chicago Reader went there. The paper, without mincing words, examined race in Chicago politics. There was searing analysis of the J.B. Pritzker-Rod Blagojevich 2008 wiretap.
It covers you on the African-American thing. Correct. The email's a little more crass.
The tape forced Pritzker, a candidate for governor, into damage control mode.
He insulted my whole community.
Pritzker apologized repeatedly, but the Reader's racially provocative cartoon sparked controversy. Legendary publisher of Indigo, Hermine Hartman, told us the cover didn't bother her. She saw the Reader just trying to get eyeballs.
That's what you're trying to do with a cover, is get attention. What you're trying to do with a political cartoon is you're trying to be provocative.
But the backlash was brutal, and the Reader's executive editor, Mark Konko, who'd only been in the role for 2 weeks, was fired. Buried in this episode, the undeniable truth that race hovers over politics in Chicago, and the Reader wanted to talk about it.
People, for one reason or another, are afraid to talk honestly and openly about race.
Another Democrat running for governor, Chris Kennedy, stunned many with this biting racial observation.
I believe that black people are being pushed out of Chicago intentionally by a strategy that involves disinvestment in communities.
And he said Rahm Emanuel was leading the effort. The mayor and his black political allies pushed back hard, and some columnists and editorial pages wrote Kennedy went too far. But WVON radio host Charles Thomas heard a white politician channeling the feelings of many blacks.
We can see businesses not locating here. We can see the out-migration every day here on 87th Street. You see it. The key is that we don't see Rahm Emanuel doing anything to stop blacks from leaving the city in droves. So in that respect, Kennedy is right. But to blame it all on Rahm Emanuel, that's a stretch.
Last summer, another cartoon, this one by the conservative Illinois Policy Institute. Outrage spread from Chicago to Springfield. Governor Rauner, even though he was not connected to the cartoon, faced questions.
Can you apologize?
Let me be clear. I'm not apologizing for anything that I have nothing to do with.
The racial imagery offended, but to some, the cartoon's message resonated. A Chicago man hiding TIF funds from school children.
I didn't see anything racist about that cartoon. The incident or the dynamic that it represented was racism. We've got black politicians talking about racism in cartoons, but they don't talk about it in construction jobs downtown. Look at those buildings and see who's working there. They aren't talking about racism where it counts, where we black people really care about it.
Blacks make up a large percentage of voters in Illinois Democratic primaries. The candidates desperately want their support. Thomas and Hartman say that gives Chicago's black population enormous power, power it should use wisely.
The black vote is the elephant in the room, so it's like, don't offend it, don't mess it up, court it just right. We can put a candidate in, we can keep a candidate out.
I'm hearing a call from people here at, who call WVON, who are saying that blacks have got to become honest brokers of their own political power. And that means not always pulling that lever for the Democrat.
As the journalists in our story mentioned, there's a way you win, black voters. You invoke Harold Washington, you give money to black leaders, and you find respected black preachers and politicians to take you around. And the candidates have followed the script this cycle. Tamon Bradley, WGN News.